Get ready for a game changer. Tonight's guests, a man who in his time plays many parts. It's Joey Bland. A rose by any other name would not be Ross Bryant. Born great, achieving greatness, and having greatness thrust upon him, it's Blaine Swen. Whoa. And your host, me. I've been here the whole time. This is Game Changer, the only game show where the game changes every show. I am your host, Sam Reich. I am joined today by these three lovely contestants. Now, you will understand how the game works.
No. Exactly.
That's right. Our contestants have no idea what game it is they're about to play, although they might be tipped off by the fact that they are the improvised Shakespeare Company. The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. Is how I start off every show. My suit adorned, my microphone in tow. I channel spirits of the ancient hosts. Bob Barker, Regis Philbin, now, but ghosts. But let us travel further back in time, when theater was as yet in its prime. The old Globe was the only channel on. And prologues such as this, Shakespeare's theme song. This plays about a game show, one of yours. This plays within my game show. Want some more? Our players must create this game show play while playing this my game show. Woe is they! Scene one, a lover, lonely as of yet, for other lover have they not yet met. You are a peasant, huddled in the pit, shoulder to shoulder with your fellow shit. The curtains rise, the actors take the stage. We humbly present a game most changed.
Nay, place not comforting balms upon me. 'Tis a thing useless. An icy and depressed chill now o'erlows my spirit, and I cannot be plucked up again.
I have prescription for this thy malady. Right, tell thee, Antonio, I know thy sickness. 'Tis love, nay, not love, but the absence of it. For love, a different sickness is, and different prescriptions to be prescribed.
Strange sickness when having it not, it doth make thee ill. 'Tis that which I would catch, and thus be made well again, and yet I have it not, and being thus cured, am still in pain.
And yet, Antonio, as a man most married, I do know the ways of love. And now here shall present thee some path to it. For if I can say, without orating, that I myself am master of the game of dating.
Nay, I seek not wisdom in thy dating history. I wish not to know thy game of dating or its mystery. Come, I myself, my own path now must plod, and cannot follow where others thus have trod. I thank thee, Benvolio, for this advice, and yet my soul is crushed. Eden is in a vice, that I had seen her and lost again so soon. I, who am at the very bottom of this wheel of fortune.
Pardon, good sirs, I beseech you, can you read?
I am literate.
Here, let us buy a vowel from thee.
I bid thee, if thou art such a man of letters, then thou canst do me a good service by herein reading these invitations and telling me to whom they must be delivered. For my master, the Duke Orsino, has charged me to deliver these, thus to a great festivity that he shall hold at his home.
He has charged thee, yet not proffered thee with intelligence to read the addresses. This is a breakdown in management most dire.
So it would seem.
I shall hold off on reading the salutation of these such invitations as mentioned by this dumb boy, and instead shall only read the meat of the matter, which is to say the Duke Orsino holds a fete this afternoon. Into early evening it shall go. Definitely a daytime show. He speaks of a night of favor and a night of love. And mayhap this invitation, fallen into our hands of late, shall be thus an opportunity for you to becure yourself of what illness thou hast, and to assume the illness thou most wants. This is thy infection.
And yet, is the invitation, is it to you?
So it is.
Then what great fortune has smiled upon me, for I have delivered this unto the right person. He did send me blindly into any direction and bid all to come find some love connection.
Well met, idiot boy.
I think not that I shall find, a lover there with some zeal, but I shall follow Benvolio. Let us make a deal.
Then a deal is made. A deal made of most. Thou shalt play the game tonight, and I shall play thy host.
I can't believe you're the one the letter was for.
It's really amazing, isn't it?
What a
But there's my
coincidence.
name right there, Benvolio and Antonio.
Tonight I shall sleep soundly in my jammies, for my master shall present upon my head no whammies.
Yes, yes, and yes. My players, whenever you're doing more of that. The stage has thus been set with Lover 1. Soon, Lover 2's debut shall hath begun. But if it's points our players want, material, they must mix in the names of breakfast cereals.
Ay me.
Lady Portia, wherefore such tristful sighs scape forth from out thy beauteous lips?
Would it were summer, and yet now does enter on this day the coldest of winter. And so it seems to me the weather makes many mistakes to shower upon us these snowy, dear frosted flakes.
That is a point for Blaine.
Come, if there are frosted flakes about, let a sunny disposition reign within thy heart to banish off the cold that would beset thy spirit. Does not thy father throw a fete this very day, a mid-afternoon party, not quite a brunch or a late-night jam that thou shouldst enjoy?
How I would enjoy a lover's lunch. Oh, how I would have a captain me to crunch.
That's a point for Blaine.
For I tell thee,
To crunch?
my heart.
Seek not, young Portia, for so rough a thing as crunching.
Ooh, I want to be
Aye,
crunched.
Nay, in this crunching, thy heart should find defeat. Rather be gentler with thy spirit and seek a smoother cream of wheat.
That's a point for Ross.
Daughter mine.
Most noble Duke.
Yes, nurse, well met. Daughter, I tell thee, this fete this eve is not simply just for thee to enjoy dancing, but indeed, tonight you shall find a mate. Yea, an account I have brought to make you his wife, and you shall live with him forever, for your entire life.
Account?
Can it be that the famed Count Chocula comes this very day?
He is here this eve. The man a reputation has as a monster, but trust me, the county of Chocula is a rich and boonful place. Glance not upon the man, he is not well to look at. To hear him is not well either. See the man by his fortune, judge him by his clothes. See him not, hear him not. Instead, follow your nose.
It is well known Count Chocula is of an ill temper, an ill demeanor, and altogether cruel and foul. An old good part and merriment he lacks. He shall not shower upon my face gentle honey smack.
Daughter, he shall.
Aye, lady, listen to thy pops.
We play not games nor tricks. Do what I did, for I tell thee tricks are for kids. No longer a kid thou art, a woman thou shalt be. And so now you must become more chocolatey.
You must listen to thy father, lady. Here in our realm, his power is total.
That's a point for Ross.
I shall do what thou dost wish. Behave in thy special way. I shall give him gentle kiss, a special K. But I tell thee, Father, though me thou dost stand above, I cannot promise that to this count I shall give my love.
'Tis not necessary. Nay, but instead thy obedience is most assured. Now, nurse, I proffered to you earlier a bangle of special memories to give to my daughter. There's a moon and a star, a rainbow, a balloon. Sometimes special edition ones come along.
Aye, this family ornament that thou shouldst never come to harm.
Here now I wear around my neck these lucky charms.
I mean, I guess I have no choice but to say a point for all three.
Come, there is some joy to be found in love. Aye, when thou goest unto't, to go, aye, unto the cornucopia of Amor to eat its many fruits. Come, find joy in love whensoever thou art married. It shall not be but one repast. Thou shalt think, oops, all berries.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Kind of a stretch.
I shall see thee tonight at the fete, but now I must go. Cheerio.
Oh, wow, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wretched nurse! Oh, more wretched me! That this now Count Chocula I must see.
You must bear his arms and greater bear his suit. O gentle monster of thy father, this dire fruit brute.
Whoa. Discontinued.
Was that a cereal?
Yes.
I didn't even know that one.
And if this causes butterflies to light upon thy tummy, take it up with thy mother, thy delicious yummy mummy.
Come on.
These are Count Chocula's friends.
He shall have no love of me, no soprano, only treble, for I shall never touch his wheaties or know his fruity pebbles.
Oh, 2 points.
You speak this in youth, knowing not the pricks of age's wounds and cuts. You spurn his fruity pebbles, but he shall give thee his grape nuts.
I know not the pricks of age, I know not such pain either. But I tell thee, though I know no pricks like this, I shall not know his either.
'Tis well, lady. Thou shouldst not love in obedience merely.
What am I gonna do then?
Thou must unto this fete go, but mayhap at this party some other companion to thee it shall show.
So then I shall place a crown upon a lover's head. For one night I shall not have breakfast, but I shall have lunch instead.
With Lover 1 and Lover 2 made known, Shakespeare dictates a rival next be shown. Our players will earn points for saying subtly the names of some Fortune 500 companies.
Blah. From distant land of Chocula, across the Carpathians have I come, here to Verona, to take to myself this special fruit, to pluck from off this tree, this apple of Italy.
Most noble lord of Chocula, finally, a branch shall be knitted through the husbandry of marriage to your noble house, that heirs may be brought forth, and the noble name of Chocula can reign forever in the Transylvanian mountains.
Yes, Basil, it is her coffers and her father's name that I want, not the girl, this Portia. I care not for herself, only for thus the purse she brings along.
I think Portia was a point for Joey.
That's an unexpected point. I'll take it. This purse, indeed, which she can definitely afford to give to me, I shall take in victory. Victory. What's the Greek word for victory?
Nike?
Yes.
From the frosty realms, I almost unto the step you come to finally make your household great as it deserves to be. Rigid, hard, no longer small and delicate, strong and hard, not Microsoft.
I am my master!
Oh, here comes Google.
Oh, with your divining wisdom, Google, do you see a fortuitous ending of this marriage? Come on, Google. I feel lucky. Tell me.
Here now, that fortune may not be besmirched. Let Google in his mind now do a Google search.
It's so violent.
It hurts every time.
Answers I have, Yahoo! Answers I can give thee. If only thou wilt release the curse you have on me. And once I at last Google is free, I won't have to crawl on that or Disney.
Then we have a deal. Now speak. Let the words of thy mouth and my ear now be united.
No more gasping expirations. Enough with this GE.
Oh, then here, let me give one last gasp, one last breath, and tell you to beware. This fete shall end in death.
It's pretty vague.
Yes.
Release me!
I made the deal. I made the deal. Then you are released. Take back what form you once had.
Disney is strengthening. This is straight out of Disney.
At last, I have returned to my mermaid form.
Yes. It was a mermaid.
I was a mermaid when I was caught at sea many years ago, cursed by this wretched Count Chocula. But now I'm. Could somebody take me to the ocean?
Sorry, we are inland in Verona.
Pretty landlocked.
We couldn't get the visa needed for ocean travel.
I shall tell you more. I shall give you all devotion if only you will promise to take me to the ocean.
Yes, a second deal, a corollary to the first. You told me once that someone will die. If you can make your charge specific, I shall throw thee in the Atlantic or mayhap Pacific.
Then here take me to the sea and set me on the brink. For there is love at this fete, but not with the one you think.
I know who I do think I shall love, and she shall love me. I have drawn my bow, nocked arrow, and have it aimed clearly at a target. Is this arrow to go astray and hit a different one?
It matters not so long as you find love, my lord. It is worth the chase. Then go. I shall do what is within my power to bring this mermaid back to the Adriatic.
Then come, gentle sir, giver of all good luck. Let me frolic among the seahorse and underneath the starbuck.
Go forth into the oceans and rivers, where'er you chance upon, be it Atlantic, Pacific, Nile, or Amazon.
And so I shall go, and I shall do my job. Me, Basil, last name Charles Schwab.
Point for us, and we will edit that scene. It seems to me time for a comic break. The form of silly cockneys shall it take? And if my troupe is brave enough to try it, they shall earn points by blending in fad diets.
Hello, blokes. We've been hired to play the fete at a Duke Orsino this night.
I shall have a gig. Is it even so?
It is so, Atkins.
You mean to tell me, Keto, that our musical stylings shall be heard by the Duke Orsino himself?
Oh, you he shall hear our styles that have been known from ages of yore. Even in the Paleo era was our musical styling known.
Oh, well, it has been some time since I have tuned my instrument, for it has been some time since we have been called upon to have a gig. Indeed, I do not know if my tunes shall be lasting, for between gig to gig, there was some intermittent fasting.
That's a point.
So,
Blaine.
let thy fast end now, Atkins. So let us practice a bit. Give our voice to its mellifluous tones. Not the harsher tones we have, only smoothies.
I really admire the effort.
Only smoothies,
all
then.
smoothies.
No harsh tones.
No harsh ones,
Only smoothies.
Only
Wait!
smoothies.
What? Watch us!
Nay, it should be in privacy. Nay.
Wait,
The caravan passes.
I feel eyes upon me now.
Oh,
the watchers are in the dark.
They who would judge us from the shadows, and so grimly be counting points.
We tell a tale today of love from the past, hoping that the love you find today shall last. The love you find today, that none shall have to beg. We'll share with you the tale of a lover named Jenny Craig.
Oh, Jenny was a maiden, struck out on her own. I there to find her way abroad, I even in the zone. I there indeed she'd walk abroad to find a lover's fate, spurning all despised men as she did carbohydrates.
And so she spurned all of those men and gave them gentle barbs. She said, I shall have none of you, for each of you are cobs. She sent them all away and flicked them like a booger and said, I shall have nothing sweet, for I declare no sugar.
We hope from this our lesson into you is learned, and that the calories of love shall soon by thee be burned, and that from the heat therein you'll dance upon your leg. We've taught you now the tale of the lover, Jenny Craig.
My God, man! I will cut this scene off there. Pray tell, what's next? Our worlds, they collide. The theme of game show is at last applied. Our players must wrong rights or else right wrongs, while listing off the names of 90s songs.
All here at daytime fetes do indeed make merry, and yet it is a burden too great for my weary soul to carry. Aye, there is music, if the eyes and ears are tuned to hear it, and other senses as well, for in here it even smells like teen spirit.
Aye, so it is. Take evidence from this music. Love is not to be charmed by poesy and verse. It's not what thou sayest, but the other elements, the smells, and also these sounds that thou now hast heard. Know that love is indeed more than words.
I thank thee, Benvolio, for reaching out to me and tending to my heart, my emotions most laboriously. I know as a friend I'm kind of a lot.
Tis well, for I know that no matter what slogs we do perform now, that the night shall end neath a steeple, taking vows in thy happiness amidst shiny, happy people.
Ay, oh me! It is the second time I have dropped my drink. Oh, what a stumbly sin. Ay, dear Portia, oops, I did it again.
I shall absent myself, for indeed, I see the charms of the night take place without Benvolio's pandering. Look at her, look how she holds herself. Behold, as the moon eclipsed off of her. I tell thee, get her another cup. This is an opportunity for love, straight up.
Was that a song, Joey?
Paul Abdul's Straight Up. Do not be cold-hearted. She can be forever your girl. Opposites attract.
Thy glass, lady, upon the floor its glinting I did see. Indeed, this glass almost did crash into me.
Who is this gentle? My heart does not understand. I look and see his body is a wonderland. He does bear himself gently and without much fuss, and does answer to me the query, what if God was one of us?
Who indeed is such a maid set here for all to see? Such a maiden with a form and frame that is most juicy. Oh, can I speak? Should I speak to hear some amorous plea? How can I speak? For her own words hypnotize me.
Sweet, good sir, ere I become a love-like swarmer, tell me thy name. I bid you be a quick informer.
Don't speak.
Point for us.
My name is Antonio. But no benison or boon could be placed upon that name, more so than having it be spoken by thy mouth. Therefore, I take back my words. Do speak. Speak my name and rechristen me anew.
I shall speak my name, and let me not be too toward, as now I say Portia, and I take 2 steps forward.
Is that a song?
This is what Joey mentioned earlier. It's
Yeah,
Paul
cool.
Abdul's.
Doesn't count.
But I shall take 2 steps back in thy arms. For the first time in weeks, now feel alive. And hark, musicians, they play the Mambo number 5.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, this day which formerly was so crappy. Now I don't worry, I am just happy.
We'll give it to him.
By thy eyes and arms, by thy soul's most shining light, if we carry on till evening, I shall die in thy arms tonight.
Let us find a priest this very night and be married now at last. We must do it in haste, good Antonio, quickly now and fast. For my heart forever for you does groan, for today is the greatest day I've ever known.
Yeah, boy.
I want it that way.
Hail! Well met, young ones.
Priest Backstreet, I thought you were gone, but Backstreet's back.
All right!
Here when I was on the verge of losing my religion.
Oh, and I know who thou art too. Portia, the daughter of the Duke.
Aye, and as I am the daughter of the Duke, here I give you command. Now bind me to this man, bind together our hand. For I tell thee now, upon my very life, I would have him as my husband if he would take me as his wife.
I take thee with a heart most true, and I tell thee plainly, and I will always love you.
Hear these vows from me, aye, for the rest of thy days, for 'tis true that God works in mysterious ways. Let thy commitment to these vows be yes, never no, nor maybe, lest the frigidness of thy hearts turn to ice and iced babies.
Boy,
Instead,
Too cold.
marriage is between you. Marriage, this is it. Marriage lasting forever. That's too legit to quit.
Points for all three.
Then you shall be my mister, and I shall be your missus, and forever I shall give you butterfly kisses.
Married after knowing each other for like 3-4 minutes.
Now wait, you gotta do it.
Nay, some do say that fools rush in, then call me foolish. I am bereft of mind. What was Antonio is here, replaced by thee, and I love thy voice's sound, and I find myself as you find me when I come around.
I shall make my exit then, but list carefully. Thy love must be true. Now I must go find my boy. Jeremy!
And now we are bound together, soon in body, now in souls. But if we hear my father, know the thunder rolls.
Wait, your dad's not into this?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Well, let's go. We gotta go.
All right, then let us go until the dawn's most early light. Tomorrow comes apace, for now we have tonight. Tonight.
Point for us. I think we might have had some 80s and 70s thrown in there, but you know what? I'll take it. Another scene? I wrote this down in case. The drama peaks. Our characters give chase. The players, should they want to earn my praises, must integrate a few sitcom catchphrases.
But where is this girl that is supposed to be married to me? Thus, her father tells me she cannot be found.
I promise thee, good my lord, as her nurse, I am leading the search for this lady.
Quickly, I must pack and in haste be away, that I might love my dear Antonio for another day.
Come, I see a baleful and saddened disposition for the loss of this maid. And if thou wouldst unburden thy soul into a nurse who is used to being used as a sounding board for such lamentations, speak. I'm listening.
You will listen thus to me? None ever does such. My aspect too often scares them off like a curse. But you will talk to me? What you talking about, nurse?
I judge thee not for thy grim aspect, thy sunken cheek, thy high-peaked collar, and thy extreme widow's peak.
This is my aspect, and yet with all power and masculinity that it carries, I am left alone only. The truth is that Count Chocula is, wait for it, lonely.
Oh, I forgot to pack a lunch. Now hunger now might tease. I've got to pack a lunch quickly. Anybody got some cheese?
I'll be a point for Blaine, whose points of reference are clearly the same as mine.
I am a lonely creature, nurse, for I have no confidence in myself and do not think I am capable to be loved.
Most noble Count, if thou art capable of loving, then thou art capable of receiving. Thou hast shown thyself to be tender of disposition. For in thy loneliness, then thou showst thyself to be sensitive. There is a handsomeness to the crags and plains of thy visage.
Cheese now fetched, I must return unto my boy. Oh, now I am so happy, I shall do the dance of joy.
But wherefore dost thou enter into this marriage? Is't for love on this most amorous hour? Or is this merely to unite two families and so you can have more power?
And a point for us.
My eyes eclipsed are by those of another. 'Tis something I did not know, but looking at you, the mermaid's cause, 'tis obvious. Oh!
Sure.
You truly do spy in me the direction thou wouldst go. If I'd be worthy of a count's good love, what can I say but, whoa?
Let not my lips be here too hasty, but did I do that? Oh, what happiness now comes into me. My back straighter cracks itself. Oh, no more marriage to be done to the Duke Orsino's daughter, for I have found true happiness this night. I am happy for the first time. Bazinga! Dynamite!
Well, if happiness can guide two wayward souls to thus be together, then we should perhaps find some way to make our matrimony last forever. There's a priest named Backstreet,
Is there so? He's nearby.
an itinerant padre who doth wander about our town.
I am not a fan of Backstreet so much, but it seems the two of us are in sync. Let us go there to his monastery, find, mayhap he shall marry us both. Oh, when I see the Duke Orsino, this is very true. Count Chocula's gonna have a lot of splaining to do.
Is it true what we have heard, my love? Overheard through these walls? That love unto Count Chocula to another calls?
So it seems. If 'tis so, then thy betrothed aims no longer at thy stead and finds some other beguiling person to catch his eye instead.
Oh, then indeed love betwixt us forever can be brewing, for I have loved you ever since you saw me and said, how you doing?
And a point for Blade.
Let us go unto my father and see what he does say. No doubt he shall approve and give a fatherly.
And a point for both Russ and Blaine. It's closing in. The ending of our play is tragedy or comedy today. But playing Still My Game Show, the same goes. A point for every name of a game show.
Absented a while thou hast been, girl.
Father, here now I have confession to make unto thee. There is reason that my visage thou did not see. For I shall tell thee in this late morning party air, I did find a lover with whom my life I would share.
Already this day once have I told thee thou shalt marry according to my order, and this singly was enough. But now, twice this day you have abandoned my order, twice this day you've troubled. Girl, thou art in danger, and now thy jeopardy's doubled.
My father, I tell thee, thou art not being fair. Thou cares only about money and asks who wants to be a millionaire.
I do, I want to be
His money shall not last. The love we seek is here, yearned for and unasked for, and thus it did appear. Let us love what is, and not think on what we did. Build not thy edifice of money, this $25,000 pyramid.
I shall heed thee no longer. On thy words I give no care. If thou wouldst bid me do what thou want'st, fight me, I double dare.
I shall not fight mine own daughter.
Then thy daughter shall fight you.
Is it so, girl?
Yes, oh yes.
You shall stab thine own father? Such threats you should make. I was here, ready to give mercy to this man who hath bewitched thee. A choice I make for thee. Banishment or death. Exit thyself from out Verona. Thou shalt be alive. You shall be real. That is the question then. Death or exile. Deal or no deal.
Can it be? Thou shouldst then come to some accord, but this would be a flaw. Where is victory in this win, lose, or draw?
Come now, father, thou hast made a mistake. Let me take my sword and ask of you, is it cake?
This is not an instrument sweet, your grace. Nay, We have been married this day by Padre Backstreet, a lurking and hidden priest, a legend of the Hidden Temple. And we, now, in secret marriage, have made this compact before the eyes of God. Our love is true.
And so is ours. So is ours. I shall give thee what coins thou wisht, as long as you hurt not the girl, for I this day have found love, but not with her. I know I have done something that could be seemed rude. I have betrayed you and also been the cause of this family feud.
That's a point for Joey.
Aye, in speaking naught but sooth, this is what it feels like thus, to tell the truth.
I know not what to say, and yet everyone else seems fine. You have naught but words to speak, and to thy father, what's my line? I have been betrayed by a nurse, by a potential son, by this guy who I've never even seen before. What's your name?
My name's Antonio.
Great, Antonio. But worst of all, this my daughter. And yet these tears like some secret key ope my heart. They are a shibboleth unheard. These tears now find the way inside like some magic password.
There is a song in love. Though it sometimes cause pain, it draws us forth from out ourselves when we hear its blessed strain.
What is it?
If only thou couldst hear it too, and sing it if you hear it. I beg thee, Duke, know the song of love. And don't forget the lyrics.
Nay, this song is not taught by myself. It comes on me too soon. I know not the song you speak of. Name that tune.
And to name this tune as well, for I would have my wish. I, who went to the ocean but doubled back, I want to be married to this half-woman, half-fish.
Basil Charles Schwab!
It is I, Basil Charles Schwab. Google and I seek to seek marriage here. I too have found love. Most illicit, perhaps, in some eyes, but most true.
Bless our union, heavenly as it is, feasting on divine fruits and guava. Cast us not into hell, where the floor is lava.
So it is, and there I have been burning myself. Let me banish now all expectations of this day. Send out these commands from out this place. Love is not to be ordered, nay, love is to be found in the chase. Here, let me as thy father, who is truly the father. Yep, it was me, Father Backstreet, the whole time. Don't ask too many questions. Not too many questions.
What's going on with your dad?
Yeah. I think maybe Father Backstreet is really gone and he's not really back, but it was my father in disguise the whole time.
Sure, yes, that seems about right. Yes. Let us now triple the boons of this day. You already married by me earlier.
Yeah.
You married just a second ago, probably thereabouts. And these unexpected lovers who not even of the same species shall find their way here to love. 3 indeed.
I have been too long gone from the ocean.
No, my love.
I spoke with prophesying breath. I told you the truth when I did say this day would end in death. Farewell, my love. Know that from death thy name I shall shout. But for now, at last, Google just does wipe out.
I did think there were 3 marriages to be had this day, that all would be happy, and yet it is not so. Turns out thus Cupid's arrows come. Tick, tack, dough.
Let me put away this sword. Let death no longer be our fate. You shall not be victim of today's eliminate.
Set aside these burdensome dolors and still more burdensome blame. Set aside all these conditions in thy crafty game of games.
It would seem that the lesson we have learned here is a cost that leaves its mark. We have here made bargains and have here found out this night that with love Even death sometimes comes, for in love, the price is right.
Points across the board.
Let us gently relieve our stresses by listening to the gentles you did hire this day to sing our fears and tears away.
Aye. Bring forth these English minstrels, and we'll hear their amorous call. And while they sing, we'll sit over here, over by the wall.
Oh, very good.
Oh, diet not in loving. Oh, for by dieting you kill. When it comes to eating loving, you should always eat your fill.
Eat your fill in evening and in morning too. Cereals are like morning, for morning has happened to you.
And let the morning rise. May you have 5 centuries of suns. And if you have that much love, you'll have 500 fortunes.
And so it is you open up your ears when you do hear it. The song of love in all its many 90s lyrics.
Love can be a challenge. Love can seem how rude. And sometimes, though, when you know it, you know you've got it due.
And now unto, oh dear, oh love, we bid you be no stranger. Though love is ever moving, for love is a game changer.
My God! The curtain drops. The peasants are aghast. The queen herself stands up and offers claps. But one of you showed me a special will. Ross Bryant, I offer you this prize.
Wow.
A quill.
A quill.
Dang. That does it for us here at Game Most Changed. I am Sam Rice, your humble head of